Hey bro, I remember when I was a bit younger, I was maybe around 12 years old. I saw my brother working out, my older brother, and I would always tell him that, yeah, I'm gonna start working out and I'm gonna be more muscular than you and I'm gonna have a lot of muscles, I'm gonna have a six pack. And that maybe lasted for a week, 2 weeks. And after I stopped, my brother seemed to realize that and he just laughed at me that I talked all this shit and I didn't act on it. But once, maybe 2 years into the future, when I was 13 years old, 14 years old, I actually stopped talking about it, about my goals of becoming muscular, and I just started working. I just got to work. And that's, where it got me now. I don't think I have the perfect physique, but if you compare it to me from 3 years ago, you're gonna see just how much progress just working makes. And every time I, stopped working out after those 2 weeks, I felt like a coward that I just couldn't do it. I had all this thought, but there was no act to back it up. And that's the reason why you feel like a coward all the time, because you always just talk about your goals and how you're gonna talk to that girl. You always hype up yourself, and then you just don't act on it. There's this one quote that I made up actually that says that the only difference between cowards and brave men is that cowards fear failure and brave men embrace it. Let's be honest here. You are scared of that girl in your class. You are scared of going to the gym and looking like a fucking retard in there because you don't know how the machines work. You are scared of many things, and that's why you don't do them. Let me tell you a secret. Every time I record these videos, I'm scared that my mom will come into those doors and just look at me like, Adam, what are you doing? Adamko, čo tu robíš, proč sa natáčaš? I'm scared of that happening, but I do it anyway, because that's what bravery means. I don't mean that recording these videos is especially brave, but you get the idea. The feeling of failure and fear never really goes away. It's just about the way if you will do it or you will not. Most pro boxers are scared before their fights.
The worst day of the year for me is the days that I'm fighting. It's terrible. It's unbearable. I felt I was not in the right field of work because they were telling me, oh, I'm happy to do this. I can't wait to fight. And I'm like, you guys are crazy, man. Me, I'm scared. Like, I can't wait that it's over, but I don't like the process. And then I start realizing, I said, you know what? There's no courage without fear. I should not be afraid to admit that I'm afraid.
The greats were scared before their fights. When we talk about Mike Tyson, he was scared for the other guy, but that's a whole, different story. Most people who are great at their professions and their jobs, they are scared of the thing, bro. The most exceptional beings alive are scared, but they just do it anyway. Because let me tell you something, bro. You don't have a choice of being scared or not being scared. You just have a choice of doing the thing or not doing the thing. You have the choice of being a coward and being a brave man. So which one are you gonna be? Remember, it's either one day or day one. Goodbye, bro.